everyone, good morning and welcome back to another vlog. Oh my goodness, the lighting and the weather, I just don't even want to talk about it. I swear it has rained every single day this year so far, apart from on Saturday. On Saturday, we woke up, it was cold, but it was like blue skies everywhere. The weather was gorgeous. And the thing is, like, I don't care if it's cold, if there's not another element that's mixed in with it. It's like, if it's cold and windy, it's awful. If it's cold and rainy, it's awful. But if it's just cold and it's like still sunny and bright outside, then it actually feels really nice. And that is what it was on Saturday. And then today it is just pouring it down with rain and the weather is absolutely vile. So I do apologize about the lighting in my apartment right now. Every single room is so dark and it just feels so gloomy and so horrible. So like I said, I do apologize. I am just about to get ready. It is Monday, so happy Monday everyone. It is the start of a brand new week and I'm really excited about this week. I feel like I'm waking up every morning at the minute and just feeling like really excited and ready for the day and ready for the week, which is such a nice and refreshing feeling to have, because I feel like in January I was really struggling with that and I kind of had like the January blues where I was like, oh, like it's January. My whole like reset didn't really go to plan because I was so unwell. Yeah, January just really wasn't the it month for me, whereas February, I'm waking up every day and I'm like, let's go, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to get that done. Like, I feel so motivated. Apart from the weather, like if it was sunny it would really help with the situation, but just as a whole I feel so much better and like raring to go. We've got a lovely little day planned today, which I'm very excited for, and to be honest, a lovely week planned, which is going to be really fun. But I am gonna get ready first because I need to sort this face out. I've actually put my hair up today because it is due a wash. I washed it on Thursday, Friday, I can't remember when I washed it, but I just thought I'm gonna put it up today because I've got a lot of stuff to do, and when I've got a lot of stuff to do, I just kind of prefer my hair up and out of my face. Lots of people have been asking me about my hair and skin routine in the minute, so I'm going to show you a couple of the products that I have been using and I have been loving, because my hair genuinely is in like the best condition it's ever been in. And I know it is because when I was on my shoot last week and I was with Murray did my hair last, I want to say on my birthday, which was obviously October last year, and he said to me like, your hair's not in the greatest of states, in the sense of like I was kind of like balding a little bit on the sides. I had just like, my hair just felt not good, so I switched up my hair routine. And then when I saw him last week, he was like, Anna, your hair regrowth is insane. He said like, I've got hundreds of like little hairs coming through and growing on each side. And I was like, oh my god, finally I've like mastered my hair care routine. First product, this is the L'Oreal Professional Flex Pli Techni Art Spray. I don't really know if that's the full name, but that is the name on the bottle. This stuff is insane. So when I have washed my hair a few times and I just want to like restyle it, you basically spray a little bit of this either on like dry hair or damp hair or like wet hair, and then use it before you're going to style it. So I actually sprayed some of this on my ponytail this morning, and then I like flicked and curled up the ends, and it looks so good, and I know it's going to last me all day. So this range is insane. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on. It is the L'Oreal Professional Metal Detox Oil, and this stuff again is incredible. I'm just going to pop a little bit of this all on my ponytail, like here. It smells insane as well, and I love like a really nice smelling hair product. And then again, just a tiny little bit in my ponytail, and it just stops my hair from looking frizzy and it just brings it back to life. I love this product so much. I love this range. Just L'Oreal Professional hair products are just incredible. Now it is time for some makeup, so I'm going to start off by moisturising my face. This is the CeraVe Intensive Moisturising Lotion. Now I was recommended CeraVe from a lot of people because I was having really bad skin troubles. I would say last year, like beginning of January, my skin was just suffering so bad. Like I was breaking out so much, my spots were really bad, I had a lot of blemishes and just a lot of discoloration. And when I was asking people for recommendations, a lot of people said about CeraVe. My skin is genuinely like, I don't want to jinx it, so let's touch wood, but in the best like state, the wrong word because state sounds like a bad word, but like the best it's basically in the state it's possibly been. Like, it's just like amazing, and I wake up every day and I feel so much happier looking in the mirror, and my skin just looks clear. 10/10 product, would highly recommend. And even though the weather outside is horrendous, I am gonna pop on some SPF. It's so important to like always wear SPF every day. So this is the La Roche-Posay ultra long UVA protection 50+ fluid. That product, there's a lot of names on it. Just popped a little bit of this onto my fingers and I'm gonna rub it onto my face. I've loved this face SPF for a really long time because Haz would always bring it on our holidays and I would always borrow hers, and it doesn't break me out, which I love, and that is why Haz actually recommended it to me, because it doesn't break her out either. Okay, base is pretty much done, so I am gonna finish the rest of her makeup and I will come back to do some finishing touches. But like, look at the glow on my skin. I mean, you might not be able to tell really well, to be honest, because the lighting has suddenly gone very blue in here, which I actually hate, which is really good, but my skin looks amazing. So let's do my makeup and then I'll come back. The lighting's just decided to dramatically improve the minute I stop doing my makeup, but I'm just gonna do some finishing touches. I've got my favorite YSL blush. This is the Make Me blush. I'm obsessed with this. I've been wearing it every single day. It's just the most gorgeous shade of pink. Like, I love it so much. I genuinely cannot do my makeup now without wearing blush. Then my YSL gloss. This is the YSL Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss in the shade 02, and I love this gloss so much. It's just a gorgeous, nice little pink shade. So I'm gonna pop some of this on. Just a light little touch, and then I am going to pop some of this on. So this is the La Roche-Posay B5 Plus cream, and you can use this on your face, your hands, your body, your lips. You can also use it on your lips. I probably should have put a bit of this on before I did my lip gloss, but I'm actually going to use it on my hands because my hands have been so dry at the minute, and I'm really trying to just, you know, the self-care is just really going hard at the minute. I'm really trying to do the most. So just gonna pop a little bit of this on my hands. It's so soft, and again, it smells literally heavenly. And finishing off with a little bit of my Valentino perfume just to end my little beauty regime of this morning. And now I am all ready. So I'm actually gonna make myself some breakfast. I basically thought it could be quite fun if today we did a little like what I eat in a day sort of vibe. We're gonna start off by making some breakfast. Now I always get asked like, what do you actually eat in a day? Because obviously I do eat a lot of fast food, but I think it makes it appear as though I eat a lot more fast food than I actually do, just because I try a lot of it for like my job and for you guys, because that is a big part of my content, like trying new food. But as a whole, I actually eat really good, and I feel like people just don't really see that because I don't really film that part. So I thought I would show you what I actually do eat in a day, even though I'll probably not pick the best day because I am in fact trying something for lunch for content, but it's because it's new out and like I really want to try it for a video. So I'm gonna make myself some scrambled egg, and then I basically have it on toast with some cottage cheese. The shop actually didn't have avocado, which is really annoying, so I had to get some chunky guacamole. So I'm just gonna put a very thin layer of this on because it doesn't taste the same as fresh avocado, and then some tomatoes and onions. So basically like a loaded bit of toast, but I just feel like this breakfast gives me, oh, that's half my toast done. I feel like this breakfast gives me a lot of energy for the day, and I just really like it. And I've also really taken a liking to cottage cheese at the minute. Cottage cheese is just so nice. Like, it's not going to be to everyone's taste, but for me, like, I personally love it. I'll pop those scrambled eggs on in a second. I'm just gonna cut my onion and tomato. I'm gonna use some red onion because I don't actually have any other onions in the house, which is quite weird. I need to do a stock up of my onion because normally I have loads in the kitchen ready to go, but we've eaten a lot of the food in the fridge, so I actually do need to go and buy some more onions. It was making me laugh though, because in all my recent vlogs I've been getting so much for the way that I've been cooking and like how I cook and everything, and it just really makes me laugh because I'm not pretending to be like a perfect cook, nor am I saying I know everything. Like, I'm making it very clear and obvious that like I really enjoy it, so I'm just basically trying to like learn on the job. But it's just so funny, like I know all the well, some of the comments are meant in like a constructive criticism way, but then some of the others actually just aren't, and they're just like taking the out of my cooking. But it is making me laugh because for me it tastes really good, and when I cook for other people they really enjoy it as well. But yeah, I'm basically just trying to learn how to properly cook. I'm not pretending that I'm some like crazy chef who knows everything, because I really don't. Like, I'm genuinely like teaching myself how to cook here from like cookbooks and, like, to be honest, majority TikTok, because TikTok is just the best when it comes to things like this. But yeah, it's just been really making me laugh. And then I'm just gonna cut, maybe I'll have like 3 tomatoes. I don't want too many. Oh, these have gone quite soft actually as well. So I think I need to get some new tomatoes. I just need to do like a tiny little top up food shop with some things that I need, because we have been meal prepping recently, which has been really nice. We have like chicken wraps and stuff. Is that done? Oh, that's slightly burnt. That's fine though. Yeah, we've been meal prepping and stuff, and we had these chicken wraps, and oh my god, they were so nice. I feel like wraps are like never a meal that I would normally immediately reach for, or like think to myself like, oh, I'm gonna cook a wrap, but we had them and they were so good. Right, let me just pop my eggs on the hob now that my toast is done. I'm not going to put anything in the scrambled eggs today. I'm just going to leave them plain, and then we'll put a little bit of salt on top. But bread can go on there, and then I actually need, oh no, I'll put the cottage cheese on first, and then I'll put the avocado on, and then the scrambled egg on top. But I just love cottage cheese so much. Genuinely, it's the weirdest thing, because I never thought I would like it, but to me it just genuinely tastes so good, and it's pretty healthy for you. I'm saying healthy, but like, it's good for you. So just gonna put a healthy amount of cottage cheese onto my bread, and we're just gonna load this up just like that. To be honest, I probably would put more on, but we'll stop at that much, because that is quite a lot. And then just gonna put a little bit of this on, because like I said, it doesn't taste nowhere near as good as fresh avocado to me. Still nice, but I really wanted some fresh avocado, but we just ran out. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on each side and just spread that on top of the cottage cheese. There we go. And then we just need these eggs to cook, and we can load it all up. I might put some balsamic on it today. Oh no, actually, I know what I'm going to put on it, which I haven't actually tried on it yet. I'm going to put some hot honey. I love hot honey so much, and I feel like hot honey is really going to work with this dish. But anyway, whilst my scrambled eggs are cooking, I have got just a lovely little day today, to be honest. I've actually got to pop out because I'll explain to you when I'm out, but it's Tanisha's birthday this weekend, and I'm actually going home for the weekend, which is going to be really fun. But I need to get Tanisha a birthday present, and I was like racking my brain on what I could get her for her birthday, because she's like an easy person to buy for, but she's also quite a hard person to buy for, and she always does the most thoughtful things for me. Like, Tanisha is just my bestest friend in the whole entire world. She's just the best, and I know all of you guys love her as well, but she always does the most like thoughtful things for me. So I'm thinking to myself, do I do her like a big hamper, but like quite a big hamper, just full of like everything that I know she loves and wants, because she works so hard. She is always working, she's always doing some form of work, and I feel like she doesn't actually have any time to herself and to like enjoy like even just like a nice like long pamper night. I feel like she just doesn't have that like luxury, because she's always working and like doing things for other people. So I'm like, do I just do like a big hamper of all of her favorite things, and then she can use them like as and when? But I feel like that is going to be the best option, and then get like a big bouquet of flowers, but obviously I'll get the flowers when I'm at home so they're fresh. So I think that is the plan. So we need to go out and we need to build Tanisha a big birthday hamper, but I cannot wait to eat this. And I'm also going to try, like I said, this kind of defeats the point of like a what I eat in a day, because I am having a takeaway lunch, but KFC have just launched this like cheese sauce that you pour on the burger, and unfortunately I think it'd be really rude for me to not go and try it, because I've seen it all over my TikTok, and as soon as I saw it I was like, ooh, I need to try that, because KFC is like, it has a little soft spot in me. I just love KFC so much, so I'm excited to try it. I would be lying if I said I don't really have like high hopes for it, because cheese sauce from KFC is just something that I never thought they would do, but I need to go and try it, because I tried the Greg's matcha, and I feel like all these fast food places are really trying now with like new items, and I do think it gets to a point of like, how do you still think of new items, because I feel like everything has been done, yet every couple of weeks there's still another thing that comes out. But anyway, I'm very excited to try that. Scrambled eggs are done. I really like my scrambled eggs to be like quite soft and runny still. So basically like not, well, they're obviously fully cooked, but like I don't like them to go dry. So I get them off the heat before they start doing that. My key is to like cook them on the heat for like 2-3 minutes. And then when they come off the, like put them off the heat for like a minute, and it still cooks them, but then they don't go dry. And then we're just gonna shove all of my red onion on top, which yes, is a lot, but I love onion so much. Like no meal for me is complete without an insane amount of onion. And then my tomatoes, put some of those on the side as well. And then let's drizzle it in hot honey. This is genuinely such a good breakfast, and it is so quick and easy to do. The only thing with this hot honey is you really have to squeeze it to get it out the bottle, but to the point it's actually like a bit painful to try and squeeze out, which is why I think I always like forget it's in the cupboard, because it's just a nightmare to try and get out. And then let's put a little bit of salt on top, just like that. That was a fair bit of salt actually. And we have our breakfast. This looks so good. Let's try it and then we can head out. I cannot wait to dig into this. I do wish I put a bit of garlic in the scrambled eggs. That's my only regret right now, but cheers. It's incredible. Genuinely incredible. A bit of garlic would have gone perfect, and a little bit more hot honey if it wasn't actually a mission to try and squeeze it out. Insane. Also, oh my gosh, I need a drink. There's a lot. It was Valentine's this weekend. Anyways, I haven't told you guys about it. I literally had the sweetest Valentine's weekend in the world. It was just so lovely. We had just such like an us weekend. We played Monopoly, we had food, we went shopping for Disney Lorcana cards. It was just like so much fun. And then in the morning when I woke up on Valentine's, Joe handed me something in bed. And guys, for me, like, to be loved is to be seen, right? And when you mention like little things and your other person remembers those little things, that to me just means the whole entire world. And I'm very much like that as a person. Like if I notice that somebody says something, then I will remember it because I'll know that they want it. And it just made me really happy because he basically handed me in bed the 2 Sunny Angels that I wanted. I've literally been saying, and the thing is, he doesn't watch my videos, so I know he hasn't got it from my videos. I've said it to him maybe once. Obviously he knows that I collect Sunny Angels, and I really wanted the cookie and the strawberry milkshake. And I've said it a couple of times in videos. I'm like, guys, I literally cannot find the 2 that I want, and it is annoying me so much because I'm spending all this money on Sunny Angels and I cannot find the ones that I really want. And anyway, he found them. So I'm assuming he ordered them from like Vinted or like someplace like that, or like I don't know how he got them because they weren't in the box. He just handed me the 2 Sunny Angels that I wanted, and I genuinely could have cried. Like it just made me so unbelievably happy because 1, I finally got the Sunny Angels that I really wanted, but 2, I think it was just more the sentiment of like, oh my god, you listened, that like I really wanted those 2. And that's like, it sounds so stupid because that's just like a standard in a relationship, but it just made me really happy and just really excited. And I literally have not stopped looking at them both because they were just so perfect. And for a Sunny Angel collector, it just made my heart really happy, and I love them both so much. I've literally had them stood in the kitchen on my little like brown tray thing. I'm gonna put them back now because they are part of my house display now. And he got me the most gorgeous flowers and the most gorgeous chocolates, and yeah, we just had the loveliest weekend. So felt like a very lucky girl this Valentine's Day. But I'm gonna finish eating this now and then we can head out to the shops. And I need to give you the lowdown actually on Tanisha's birthday because it's a little bit more complicated than basically just me buying her a present. I've got like a mission to try and complete. I've just pulled up at B&M. This weather, like the rain is just, well, it's still raining, but it's just slightly stopped. It was just hailing, like to the point my windscreen wipers couldn't move fast enough to get all the rain off the screen. That was crazy. But I'm outside B&M, so basically what I was explaining earlier, Tanisha is having a surprise party that her family have like planned and surprised her with, but obviously at the minute she has no idea. I can speak about it now because by the time this vlog goes up, the party would have happened. But basically I was put with the job of keeping Tanisha occupied all day. So all day day Saturday, well, from about like 2-ish, because her mum's taken her out for lunch before. I've got to keep her occupied and do stuff with her on her birthday, but I've also got to get her ready and into a really glam birthday dress. So I've basically had to lie to her and say that we're doing something in the evening, but I haven't really told her what, but she needs to get really glam for it. However, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is my mum and Atticus are coming to the surprise party and we're getting ready at my mum's. So then when she sees my mum and Atticus like dressed up and ready to go out, I feel like she's going to get more suspicious. So my mum's then going to have to lie and be like, oh no, me and Atticus are just going XYZ, and then I still need to think of a plan how I'm going to get her to the place without her suspecting anything, because I can't drive us because I'm going to be drinking. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I think I'm going to have to get a taxi and then be like, oh, I've left something at this place, I need to go and get it. But that just doesn't sound realistic. She's going to be like, no, you haven't. So I don't know. I'm still working on that aspect, but it's going to be very exciting. I love a surprise party and I really cannot wait. And Mum and Atticus are coming, which is going to be fun. And yeah, I'm just going to have a nice little drunken night with my friends. I saw the boys at Christmas. I don't know if Doyle and Joel are coming, but I know Dev is coming. So very excited. And there's a few people that I went to school with that are also coming that I actually haven't seen since school. So it's going to be a really nice evening. I'm very excited. But yeah, mission number 1 is get Tanisha her present. So I'm going to go and get like a big hamper, and I feel like B&M is a really good place to start because I'm going to put loads of like beauty stuff in it as well. But I feel like B&M is a good place to start, to get like the basket, and then they always have like weird little like random bits. I'm also going to Leeds tomorrow because I'm going for lunch with Joe on his lunch because it's pancake day, so he's booked like a restaurant for us to go to for pancakes. So I might pop into the Leeds Primark after and see if I can find some other bits in there, because again I feel like Primark is a really good shout for something like this. But whilst the rain has stopped, I'm gonna leg it to B&M because I do not want to get caught in that weather. Well, this is random and actually nothing to do with Tanisha's present, but I've just found these raspberry flavoured Maltesers, and they also have honeycomb flavoured Maltesers. So I think I'm gonna have to get these to try for a taste test. Oh, they have gold ones as well. Gold Maltesers. This is so cool. Okay, I'm gonna pick up all 3 of these. I might actually get Tanisha some of the raspberry ones because I like the little pink packaging. I'm going to try and do a sort of like colour theme to this. They also have white Maltesers. Oh my gosh, and they have Maltesers cake bars. This is why I love B&M. They have like the most random things that you just like never find in any other shops. I swear I've also never seen these before. Galaxy digestive milk chocolate biscuits. I actually feel like Tanisha would love these, so I'm going to get some of these for her birthday hamper. This is going to be perfectly on theme for the pink that I'm going for. They have pink Galaxy hot chocolate, and that's going to match the biscuits perfectly as well. I'm literally finding pink everything. I've now found pink digestive biscuits, and I know that Tanisha loves a biscuit with her tea, so I'm also going to get her these. I am going to stop with the food at some point, but now I found pink Jaffa cakes. These are so fun. Like, I'm actually not sure if Tanisha loves Jaffa cake, I'm going to be honest, but I feel like I need to get her these. And they also have cosmic berry flavour. This is so fun. Right, final food item for the meantime, because I haven't found anything else pink, but I know that she loves drumstick squashies, so also going to get some of these. I really thought I'd just struck gold then, because they've got some of the brunch club stuff, but I thought they had the brunch club straws, but they actually don't, which is so annoying. I don't know whether to get her. I've picked her up a cup, a candle and a mug, but they're quite plain, so I don't know whether to go for these ones instead, but I feel like sometimes plain is just a better option. Also, side note, obsessed with these. That is so cool. Wait, is that only £7? What the hell? That is unbelievable for £7. Right, I feel like I've got a good basket worth of stuff here. I've got a cuddly toy, I've got like some kitchen stuff, some candles, a mug, 2 different cups and a load of food things. However, in the whole of B&M, I cannot find a basket anywhere. So I think I'm actually going to go into Home Bargains, because I realised I also don't have my ID with me, and I want to get like a bottle of wine and maybe some like tequila rosé and things like that, so I can just buy that from Tesco when I get home. But I'm just confused, there's no baskets in literally the whole of this B&M. So I'm gonna have to go to Home Bargains. Luckily it's only next door, but I feel like I've made a really good start. Like, this is gonna look really cute. Okay, I'm back in the car. I couldn't film in Home Bargains because the music sounded like we were in a club. Very weird, but managed to get a basket, and I actually managed to find some other things in Home Bargains that I can like bulk out the basket with, because look at the size of this thing. It was the only nice basket that they had, and all the others were like plasticky sort of baskets, and I want to make it look really nice for her. So I got that one, and now it is just mission fill the basket. But I've got enough stuff, I think, for today, and I'm gonna like put it all together when I get home and I can see what it looks like, and then I can see what else I need to put in it, because I still need to get all of the beauty products that I want to get her to put in it, and then like wine and stuff. So fingers crossed it's actually gonna look very, very full. But I'm now going to pop over to KFC and we're going to go and try the new cheese sauce burger. I don't even really know what it is, to be honest. Let me just have a quick look on, oh, the sun's coming out, on my Uber Eats. This is basically what I do every single time I want to like order food around the drive-thru. I always go on Uber Eats first and I see what I need to order, because I always panic when I get there. What's new? The cheesy melt burger. Okay, oh, and then you can get the hot cheese sauce separately. Okay, perfect. I'm so excited to try this. I will get the full burger to try, so I'm just going to order the cheesy melt burger box meal, I guess. It actually looks really good. So let's go get it. Sorry about the sun, it's like blaring in on half of my face, but got my KFC. I have just tried a little bit for TikTok and it was really good. Like really, really good. I'm gonna add some more of the cheese sauce in, because I feel like I almost like haven't added enough. Maybe I have actually, there's a lot more in there. We'll try it with the chip, but oh god, this burger's going everywhere. The burger is really good. I'm not one for like a KFC burger. I know I like it. It's also got a sweet chili sauce in. I know I like them, but you know when you get like that one order from a fast food restaurant that you know you're just gonna like always eat, that is very much me, and I always just get the same thing and it's not a burger. But the cheese sauce is really nice. I was just saying to my TikTok, it's tasting very American. Like it's giving me like American fast food vibes. And it's nice with the sweet chili as well. I like the fact there's another sauce in the burger. I would get this again. And that shows that it's nice, because a lot of the time I try things, I'm like, yeah, I like it, but it's not as good as my usual order. Whereas this is actually as good as my usual order. It is really nice. I don't know why I don't get burgers from KFC more often, because they're really good. But it came as a box meal, and I've got a fillet of chicken, because I also ordered one of these as extra, so I could try that in the cheese sauce. And then, is this a hot wing maybe? Yeah. Oh, is it? No, that's an original piece of chicken. The original chicken is actually my favourite, but it's just because I like the batter. Like, I love the chicken, but the batter is insane. I could sit and just eat this all day and never get bored. That's how bad the addiction is. Right, let's try the one piece of chicken in the cheese sauce. The sauce is really, really, really hot, like really hot. So I need to be careful here. I wonder if this is going to be a limited time thing as well, or if it's like going to be a permanent on the menu. See, on its own like that, I don't think it's very nice. Maybe it's not that it's not nice, but it doesn't match KFC, whereas in the burger it's lovely. But again, I'm not sure with the chips. I don't know if it's because it's something new and like I'm just so not used to having it, but I feel like for me personally, it only works in the burger, whereas like with the chips, it's not really doing it for me. I don't hate it, but it's just not KFC. You know what I mean? It's also really hot. But it's good. I'm not going to knock it. In the burger, I think that is so worth the try, and I think you need to try that because it's really good. But just with the other things, personally for me, I wouldn't just have it as like a dipping sauce. I would much prefer the original KFC gravy or the beans. This, however, is incredible. Now I've tried this, I just need to pop to a food shop. I'm going to get a few things for the fridge, and then we can actually head home and we can put together this little basket, which I'm really excited for. I genuinely think it was my calling in life to make things look cute and do things like that, and I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait. I'm going to make it the best birthday hamper Tanisha would ever receive. Oh my goodness. I am literally shaking with sweat and out of breathness. I know that's not a word, but you know what I mean. So these things are so heavy that I've picked up, right, like genuinely. I don't think I'm gonna be able to carry the basket once I've like actually put everything in. Anyway, I've managed to like pile it all up in my hands. I'm thinking to myself already, how am I gonna get through the doors upstairs? And I go to press the lift for the car park and the lift is broken. And I was like, oh my God, because when the way you have to get to the stairs to be able to get back into my building, it is a really long way round, and I had to keep stopping every like minute to put things down and readjust. So I've just caught my breath, but I am now back. So I've got a little birthday card, and then I also just bought some Pepsi Max for the fridge. We haven't had Pepsi or Coke in the fridge for about a week, and that was very weird for me because, as you know, I'm like avid Coke Zero lover, but they didn't actually have any Coke Zero in cans, which is why I got Pepsi. But then this is the basket that I've gone for. She is lovely and big, and then I've also got some tissue paper. So I got some gold dotted tissue paper and then some pink tissue paper. Then I also got Tanisha 2 cans of this, sticking on the pink theme. It is the strawberries and cream flavoured Pepsi, and then I got the Cherry Crush Dr. Pepper as well, literally just because it's pink. And then I also got for me to try the cream soda Pepsi, because I've tried this strawberries and cream one, and I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a real big lover of it. However, this one I'm kind of intrigued by. And then I also just found this like mini bouquet of fake flowers that I'm going to put in the corner of the basket, but I'm going to get her some real ones too. So then also this video has really made me want to do an only eating and drinking pink foods for 24 hours. So I'm not going to lie, if you want me to do that, I definitely can, because the amount of pink things that I have just like seen in B&M and Home Bargains is really weird, and it's just really inspired me to want to do one of those food videos again. So yeah, if it is something you want to see, let me know. But then I also got her this cute little like cooking pot. I don't know what she could put in it, but I just thought it was really sweet, so I picked that up. And then this is the cuddly toy I went with. It is so cute, I love her. And then I got this water bottle for her. I went for this little pink flower candle. I got her this pink mug. I honestly think this is going to be the cutest little hamper when I've done. And then I've got the biscuits, I've got the pink hot chocolate, the pink Jaffa cakes, the pink squashies, and then I also picked Tanisha up some of the pink Maltesers, and I also got her some of the white Maltesers, and then those are just for me to try. But now it's time to like put this basket together. So let's see, can I get this off of here? I don't actually know if this is going to come off. I might have to cut it off. I can cut it off after. I'm just going to like loosely put everything in to the basket so I can see what it looks like, because obviously I'm going to have to put all the tissue paper and everything in and take all the prices of everything off. But this is going to look so cute. I'm so excited to do this for her. I've actually never really made a hamper, like a proper hamper anyway, for anybody before. So this is my first time doing it, so I really want to do it like good. Oh, this is gonna look so cute. Oh my god, we can see the developments as this vlog goes on, as I'm sure this is gonna take me into my next vlog to like fully do this and get it exactly how I want it. But I'm just putting everything in now just so I can kind of see where I'm at space wise with everything in here. Okay, that's actually the majority of the hamper pretty full from the things that I have already got today, because then this is going to have to go at the bottom somewhere. Ooh, okay. I mean, I'm going to have to like really pile everything on top of each other anyway, but let me turn it around and show you what the hamper is currently looking like. This is where we're at. Obviously nothing is placed in nicely yet, but for a start I feel like this is really good, and I'm gonna like pile things in, like maybe see if I can get like a blanket or something, and then I'll put all of the beauty products and like the actual like present things that I'm gonna get her in here. But this looks so cute. I'm really happy with how this has turned out, and everything matches so perfectly. But like I said, if you do want me to do a 24-hour pink food video, I feel like this would be the perfect time whilst all of these pink things are in the shops. But yeah, here is the current basket, so I'm gonna pop this in my office, and then I'll see what else I can find her tomorrow whilst I'm out shopping. But I'm just obsessed with this. If somebody got me this, I would literally be over the moon. Whilst I was in the car yesterday, I actually got some more Disney Lorcana cards, and on Valentine's Day Joe and I went to the shop and we got loads, and I've put them all in my binder. So this is my winter spell binder, and I basically had a pack that I accidentally left in the car that I never opened. So I did film a little video opening them for TikTok, and like it's really weird because I don't know if anybody actually cares, but if anybody does collect Lorcana cards and is like on that side of the internet, I would love to be friends. Like, it would make me really happy. But I'm gonna see which one, like if I got any new ones, because the thing is with these cards, there's so many different series and I've messed up by like starting several series at once. So I'm basically gonna try and finish Winter Spell, and then I'm gonna move on to Ursula's Return, which I've got some for already. And I've also got some Fabled ones, but I'm basically just like trying to finish the sets now before I get too carried away. So these are Winter Spell, so I need to see. Oh my gosh, I think I did actually get one that I needed. I did. Basically, it's really hard now to get ones that I need because I have got quite a lot. I basically had a full box of cards and there's 204 to collect, and I think I need about 25 of them, but I got one that I needed. It is a rare Stitch, so that is perfect. So that can go in here, number 7. So now my first page is actually complete. To be honest, I have actually got quite a few full pages in here now, but let's see if they've got any others that I needed. So this is 172. It's going to be really hard to get some that I needed. I actually can't believe I've already got that one. I just got that one, to be honest. This is 119. I've already got that one too, so that is a spare. I'm going to keep all my spares though, because I think me and Joe are going to go to the card show so we can do some trading. But this is 89. Do I have this one? Yeah, I've already got this one, White Rabbit. 142. I'm pretty sure that I also already have this one. Yeah, I do. McHorn, 181. Feel like I potentially already have this one too. Yeah, I do. I've already got that one. This is going to be really hard now to get some that I need. I actually can't believe I just got that one. Also got that one. Oh my god. 105. Do I have this one? Yeah, I've also got that one. I know I've got that one. I've got about 10 of those ones. Pretty sure I've also got this one. Yep, I do. I actually have that one in foil. And then I've got 2 more. We've got 42. Do I have this one? Oh, I do. She's a really rare one as well, but I'm gonna keep that in the folder because there's 2 of those. And then 66. I'm pretty sure I already have this, but I don't have it in the foil. Oh my god, I do have it in the foil. So I've actually got, I don't even have it normally, I've just got it in the foil. So now I've got 2 foils. But you know what? I'm not mad at it because, like I said, we are going to go to the card show, which means I now have a lot of cards that I can actually trade with people. But oh my, I'm just so obsessed with it, guys. Let me show you. I actually managed to get one of the, what do you call it, cards, the enchanted cards, and I was so excited when I opened this because it's worth about 150, 200 pounds. So I genuinely couldn't believe that I managed to get one of those cards. So I need to keep it in like pristine condition. But I've got some really good ones actually. Like, I've actually got more good ones than what I thought I would have, but some of these now are like from other series, so I need to basically organize my book. But yeah, I'm just honestly obsessed. It's taking me back to the Moshi Monster days. And does anybody remember, this was when I was also a child, Morrison's with your shopping used to give you free Disney cards when you spent a certain amount, and they have to be somewhere. Like, I think they're probably in my memory box, but I would collect them, and I made mum do the weekly shop at Morrison's because I was that obsessed with the Disney cards. So this is bringing me a lot of happiness. But yeah, as you can see, there's actually like not a crazy amount that I need. Oh, I needed a fair few from that page actually, but I need to do some research into whether they're like commons or rares or like what they are. But yeah, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy I've got that Stitch one as well. That's so good. So binder can be shut. I need to stop buying the cards now because it is a real addiction. So we'll stop for this week. It's dinner time. Now, I haven't actually eaten anything since that KFC earlier, but obviously I thought I'd do a kind of like a what I eat in a day in this vlog, but weirdly I'm just not that hungry, and I'm due on as well, so normally I'm like starving, but I think that KFC just really filled me up. So I'm gonna have a very light dinner. I'm actually gonna have some pasta just with some broccoli in like a nice tomatoey garlicky sauce. So I'm just starting off by cooking my broccoli. I'm gonna put some oil in the pan, and then I also like to cook my broccoli in water even though it's tender stem. I like to do this because I feel like tender stem broccoli, like I like it hard and crunchy, but I also like it quite like soft. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like biting and it still tastes raw. So I'm just going to cook that off there, and I'm also going to add in some chopped chili, not too much because I don't want it to be too spicy today. And then I'm also going to add in some lazy garlic. Sound like a broken record, but this stuff is genuinely my favourite, although I am actually about to run out, so I might as well just use the last lot
now, to be honest. And then I can buy some next time I go shopping. It's just so good. Like garlic in everything. I'll save that little bit and I'll pop that in the sauce. But I've got for the sauce some Italian chopped tomatoes with a hint of garlic. So I'm going to use that. And then I've chopped up some onion. Going to fry that off as well. Then I've got some tomato puree, some oregano, thyme, sage, a bit random but it works, and then a little bit of truffle oil. I'm going to add the truffle oil to the sauce, and even though it's like a tomatoey garlicky sauce, I'm just going to see how well the flavour comes through because it's very strong sauce. So I feel like it's going to come through nice. And then I'm going to actually cook the sauce in the same pan that I'm cooking my broccoli in. So I'll let the broccoli cook first and then I'll take it off to the side. And then all like the spices from the chili and the leftover from the garlic can then go into the sauce. And it also, to be honest, saves washing up. So gonna leave that. I've just been playing on Hogwarts. I literally have editing that I need to be doing, but I'm obsessed with Hogwarts Legacy and I'm really not that far into it. I'm literally on level 11. I think I'm like 6 or 7% completed, but obviously it's a really long game. But I'm on a quest and I cannot get past this quest because I'm having to fight off this massive soldier looking thing, and I don't think I've unlocked the right spells to be able to beat him fast. So I'm basically just having to like continuously move out the way, but I've attempted it 4 times and I still can't get it. So whilst this just starts to cook, I'm going to attempt it again. I am adamant that I'm going to beat him because I really want to get past this quest so I can move on to the next part. I've literally just been going through the Forbidden Forest and finding loads of chests and killing loads of enemies because I need to try and get money to buy potions. It's a lot, but if you've played Hogwarts, you get what I mean, and it's so good.
Doesn't look like the most appetizing dinner, but then in some ways it does. This is almost like my girl dinner. It would have looked a lot nicer with parmesan, but I wanted proper grated cheese on it. So I'm gonna sit and eat this. This is my dinner. Still cannot defeat this silly thing on Hogwarts. I've been trying for an hour now, and I think after, I'm gonna give myself 3 more goes, and then after that I'm accepting defeat because I need to edit. It's just bugging the life out of me. I genuinely think what it is I don't have the right spells to defeat it, but then surely I do, otherwise it wouldn't let me get to this point. Oh wow, that pasta's really nice. And I can taste the truffle. That is really good. Wow, that truffle oil is strong. Like I knew that anyway, but it's like to be able to taste it this much through the chopped tomatoes, because I feel like a lot of the time when you use chopped tomatoes, it doesn't matter how many seasonings you put in it, it just tastes like tomato, but this actually does taste like truffle. This is the fuel I needed to be able to defeat the guards on Hogwarts. Let's do this. Good morning everyone, it is the next day and I am just in Primark. I'm going to do a little haul when I get home, but I'm actually shopping to finish Tanisha's birthday present. However, whilst I was shopping to finish it, I did also find some pyjamas that I wanted for myself because Primark have got the best Disney pyjamas at the minute, and I actually got Tanisha these cute little pink Finding Nemo ones to go with the pink theme. But I'm just looking in the home section to see if there's anything else that I think she'd love, and I think I found a good few bits. This is really sweet, just to put like rings or like earrings or something in, and it's £4, so I'm gonna grab her that. I also need to get some fairy lights to pop on our olive tree in the living room, like the big one in the corner, because I feel like at night time it needs lights on it. So these are only £2. They might be really bad, but we'll give them a try. I'm thinking I could get this frame and then potentially get a picture of me and Tanisha printed to put in the frame. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that, and also that's a pink frame. Honestly, I'm finding everything pink. This is brilliant. I do, however, wish I waited to get her a mug because I actually think this mug is way cuter than the one I've already got her. I also really want this, but I'm just not really drinking hot drinks at the minute, so it seems a bit like a pointless purchase, but I just think that is so sweet. Okay, but I have to get her this, and I feel like I'm gonna have to get Freya one as well because we went to Nashville a couple of years ago and we literally had the best time, and these mugs are knocked down to £1, so I feel like I need to get us all matching mugs. I feel like it was a bit of an abrupt start to the vlog this morning, so I do apologise, but I was going to vlog in the car park, and then basically I went to Leeds because Joe actually surprised me with like a little like pancake day on his lunch, so we went for pancakes and they were so nice. And then I thought to myself, whilst I'm there, I might as well just go and get the last bits that I needed in Leeds and like film what I wanted to film in Leeds. And I got into, well, first of all I got into the car park. 2 of the car parks were fully like parked out. That doesn't seem right. There was no spaces. There was no spaces, and anyway, so I was rushing around trying to find like a car parking space, so I didn't have time to vlog in the car beforehand. And then when I was in Primark, I was a bit of a shy girl because there was a lot of people, like it was so busy. So anyway, I'm now home, and I thought I would show you what I picked up. I basically just got the majority of things for Tanisha, to be honest. But I got us matching Finding Nemo pyjamas, which I love so much. So I got her a small, and oh my god, just so obsessed, guys. The pajamas are so good. And then I got some straws, and they've got a little heart and cherries on for Tanisha. I got the cowgirl mugs, and I got one for Freya as well, because I'm seeing Freya tomorrow, and I know that Freya is gonna die over that mug, so I got one for Freya. And then I got a photo frame, which I'm gonna put a picture of me and Tanisha in. I got the fairy lights like I shown for the tree, and then this cute little trinket dish, and then did get some more pajamas for myself. I got the Ratatouille ones. Guys, the Disney adult is getting real bad, I'm gonna be honest. And then I also got the Kung Fu Panda ones. I don't know what is going on with me at the minute, but I just love Disney. Like, I don't know if it's because normally in April is the time that we would normally go to Disney, and because it's approaching that time, and obviously we're not going this year, I think I'm just getting like extra giddy, and like collecting these Lorcana cards has just got me in my Disney adult mode 24/7. And I've decided I'm actually going to start doing pack openings on TikTok, because it makes me really happy and I want to share it with you guys. So it might not be the sort of content that a lot of you want to watch, but maybe I can persuade you into enjoying Disney Lorcana. However, I am actually going to Disney next month, which was a very last minute decision. Well, not really last minute decision, because it's still February and we're not going for another 4 weeks, but I think Joe has very much seen how much I've loved Disney, and I just kind of like chucked the idea out there. I was like, do you want to go to Disneyland? Because obviously we went for my birthday and he surprised me for the day, but we only could go for the day and we didn't get to watch the fireworks or anything. So I kind of just like put the idea out there. I was like, oh, I really want to go back to Disney, and he was like, okay. Like, I could see he was looking at me like, I really want to go and I want to say yes, but I don't want to give the oh my god yes response, you know what I mean? So he was like, yeah, okay, we'll look. And then I found some dates, and it's now booked off work and we're going to Disneyland, and I'm so excited. I really cannot wait. We're going for 2 nights 3 days. Well, we haven't actually booked the trip yet. We need to book it. I think I'm going to book it tonight, but I'm just so beyond excited. So yeah, we're off to Disneyland, and I'm going to trade my Lorcana cards, I'm going to trade my pins, although the only it isn't really annoying because it makes a lot of sense, but apparently all the Disney Lorcana cards at Disneyland Paris are all in French, which obviously makes sense because they speak French, but apparently they don't stock the British ones. But there was something on, because I've been doing some research, that if you spend like 30 euros on the Lorcana stuff in the World of Disney store, then you get a limited edition card that is in English. But I'm still going to buy some French ones, because I feel like it's just cool to have the French ones, and I'll put them in my binder like behind the English ones. But I'm just so excited. So yeah, and now I'm going to film some TikToks so that we can pop these in Tanisha's hamper, and then I've pretty much got a very chill day today. Like, this week isn't really that crazy. Next week is really crazy because it is Brits week, and I'm actually hosting a really exciting event for YouTube the day before, which I'm going to vlog and everything, but it's like a YouTube Brits event and they asked me to host it, which is crazy. So yeah, next week is very full on, but this week I'm relaxing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna spend the majority of my evening on Hogwarts Legacy, and I cannot wait. Oh my god, so I just tried all of the new Maltesers that I picked up yesterday for a TikTok. Guys, they're actually ridiculous. Like, I feel like sometimes when like brands come out with different flavors and stuff, it never actually tastes like the flavor. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it can be good, but like the majority of the time they're actually bad. All 4 of these are insane. Like, these taste like sweets, which is really weird because it's like a chocolate consistency, but it tastes like sweets. I think my favorite ones are actually these ones, and I thought my favorite would be the white chocolate, but these are incredible. My 2 favorites actually are the white chocolate and the gold ones, but like, I would get these again. It's really weird though, because these are like almost refreshing, which is quite nice for a chocolate, but they genuinely taste refreshing. But anyway, Malteser I would recommend. Like, all 4 of these, no notes. I think I might have reached flow state in my new Remy pajamas. Are you kidding? And these are so soft and so comfy. But I'm just gonna cook myself a very quick dinner, to be honest. Again, I'm really not that hungry. The pancakes earlier really filled me up. We had these like sticky toffee ones and they came as like a stack. So I'm still pretty full, but I'm gonna have some pasta. And then I've actually got this sauce that I got from,
that much. I've got like loads of different pasta shapes going up in this tub. I got this sauce from Costco a while ago, but I just checked and it's still in date. It's actually still in date until 2028, but it's a truffle and cheese pasta sauce. So I'm just gonna have this and then cut up some like onion on the side and have a bit of cress with it, but it's really nice. I've had one before. Also, I have not had a spot in weeks, right? And I've literally come out with the worst whitehead next to my lips that is genuinely ready to pop. So I'm gonna pop it once I cook my dinner. I just need to unload the dishwasher because for some reason half the kitchen is in the dishwasher. Do that, cook some dinner and play Hogwarts, and maybe watch Ratatouille actually whilst I've got my Ratatouille pyjamas on, because I feel like that's only right. I think I found my new definition of girl dinner. Like genuinely, this doesn't look appetizing to a lot of people, but to me, this is like genuinely heaven. I finally managed to beat the troll on Hogwarts, by the way, so I'm actually on a new mission now. I'm honestly getting so into it. It's so good. That truffle sauce is nice. I wish it was a bit thicker. Like, it's not very creamy, it's quite watery, but this is good. I think this is the perfect time, to be honest, to end my vlog. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash a huge thumbs up. I will leave a link to all the products that I mentioned at the beginning of the video as well down below. And other than that, I love you all so much, and I will see you on Wednesday for a brand new video. Mwah. Bye.